guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Jyotsna and I read a lot of books and I make videos on books. So if that's something that you're interested in, do go ahead and check out my other videos and do the usual, maybe like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever, up to you. But then yeah, like, please do that if you like my content, because that would help me a lot. Now that being said, let's get to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about The Promise by Damon Galgut, which has been shortlisted for the Booker Prize 2021. Now, if you do not know, I'm doing this series where I'm reviewing all the books in the Booker Prize shortlist. So all the links will be down in the description box below. By the time this video is out, I might have already done all the review videos except for Bewilderment, right? I think the only one pending would be Bewilderment, because that's something that I've kept for the last. But let's jump right into this video. So the question, what is The Promise about? The Promise is about this white affluential family in South Africa, and the storyline starts from the late 1980s till the present day. So it's like a family saga over a period of time, but then it does not exactly read like a family saga. It talks about a lot of aspects and characters who are rude or mean in the family, and kind of gives you like a lot of, I would say, information about South Africa in general, right? The book kind of focuses a lot on the apartheid and discrimination and racism, and it also focuses on the way the family is dysfunctional, and you kind of get to know that from the first page itself on how dysfunctional it is. Now the thing is that I cannot tell you more about it because then that would be spoilers. The question which I normally like to answer next is why I like this book a lot, right? So the reason why I like this book a lot is simply because of the authenticity associated with it. Because when you are from an affluential, dysfunctional family, things are bound to be a bit dramatic, but then you do not like see that drama, you see the pain behind the drama that's actually shown in the book. Damon Galgut has this very beautiful way of writing his books, in the way that he kind of like, he speaks to the reader, okay? Like the way he writes the book is more like, you the reader may not know this, but this is how it is. And I found that aspect very interesting, where he's directly conversing with the reader and telling the reader that I know you have this question and I know I have not mentioned it before, but now I'm mentioning it so that you know it now. And I really like that aspect of his writing. The other thing is the familial aspect of it, and honestly I thought that it would be like a family saga, like a family tree type of thing, but it's not that, right? Because we get to focus on every character. Like each chapter is somewhat of an anecdote of that one character and what they have borne in life till that particular time, and it's very interesting. The reason why I say it's very interesting is because you kind of get snippets of their life, right? And you need to like put in pieces of how they have lived their life all along, while the author tells you that this is how they have lived their life. And then when you go to another character and another snippet, and then you do not see a few characters, and then the reader's like, oh my god, like I don't see these characters inside, I don't see the other people in the family here, where are they? And then later on, Galgut's more like, I know you asked the question that where are the other characters? Well, here are the other characters. It's as simple as that. And I really like that aspect. So the book tends to be very, very interactive when you read it. It also tends to be like a family saga, but like more like a contemporary writing style to it, like a very modern contemporary style, which I absolutely loved a lot. So the next point, what did I dislike? I dislike the fact that the book is pretty short. Now, the thing is that although it's written in a very modern, contemporary-ish way, like I'm describing it, and also the writing is good, I wanted to know more about the book, okay? The book starts at a time when apartheid was prevalent, where conscription was prevalent in South Africa. But then in the present day, you do not see that form of discrimination, or that form of legal discrimination, or conscription is not like legal anymore. But the point being that you kind of understand the aspect of South African society, especially the white South African society, and how they kind of behave, how they kind of live per se. And it's like a very nuanced perspective on that front. But again, the book is very short. Okay, like when you want to write a nuanced book, I think that I wanted to know more about like the other characters that I read about. I wanted to know more about their stories. And when you read the book, you'll find a pattern in the book which I'm not going to disclose because that would be a spoiler. But then I wish I could see that same pattern and that same backstory for all the other characters that I actually met in the book, So I really wish the book was longer. The book is like a short and a sweet read. If you are like on 2x on the audiobook, you will easily finish the book in like 4.5 hours, and that's what I did because I was reading the Kindle and the audio version like together, because somehow that's how I read books these days. But the point being that it's something that I want to see more from Galgut. Like I want to read more Galgut books, but I want to see more of a descriptive way of actually kind of like, don't make your books that short. Like, give me more content. I need more of what you write here. So yeah, that's like a feeling I had throughout the second half of the book. So that being said, final thoughts. How much did I rate this book? I rated this book 4 stars, and I cut that 1 star simply because I felt like it was not long enough and I wanted to deep dive into more characters. And honestly, if there is a part 2 to this book, I would for sure read it. Like if this is like a duology or a trilogy, I would for sure buy the second book and read it because I want to know more about this family and their story. But yeah, that being said, should you read the book or not? Yes, I think you should read the book. It's a very good piece of contemporary literature from South Africa. And if you're someone who likes reading contemporary literature in general, then maybe you'll like this book. Again, let me just reiterate that this book may not be like considering that there's a lot of hype surrounding this book, it may not kind of meet your hype or like meet that kind of hype you have in your head, because I was like hyped up about it kind of, but then at the end I just felt like it should have been longer, right? So my point is, read it. Yes, it's a good book. Damon Galgut is an important author to read, an important South African voice to read, but don't keep like very high hopes from the book if you've already kept high hopes, because everyone's just like raving about it. So yeah, but that's it for this video. That's it for my review video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I think my next video should be the video for bewilderment. I don't know, I'm not sure. If it is not, don't kill me. Thank you so much. Bye.